Winnie the Pooh and the Honeybee Adventure Chapter 1. The Missing Honey. One sunny morning in a 100-acre wood, Winnie the Pooh woke up with a rumble in his tummy. "Oh, bother," he said, patting his belly. "It seems I'm in need of some honey." Pooh shuffled over to his honey pots, only to find them empty. "Oh dear," he exclaimed. "Where could all my honey have gone?" He decided to visit his friend Piglet to see if he had any honey to share. As Pooh walked to Piglet's house, he noticed something strange. A trail of golden, sticky drops led into the forest. "How curious," Pooh murmured. "Perhaps someone has taken my honey." With a newfound determination, Pooh followed the trail. Along the way, he met Tigger, who was bouncing through the trees. "Hiya, Pooh Bear. What are you doing today?" Tigger asked, bouncing in excitement. "I'm on a very important mission to find my missing honey," Pooh explained. Tigger's eyes lit up. "A honey hunt? That sounds Tiggerific. Count me in." Together, the two friends continued to follow the sticky trail deeper into the forest. Chapter 2. The friendly bees. The trail led them to a large, buzzing beehive hanging from a tall tree. Pooh looked up and said, "I believe this is where my honey might be." Tigger tilted his head. "But those are bees, Pooh Bear. Are you sure we should disturb them?" Just then, Rabbit appeared, carrying a basket of vegetables. "What are you two doing here?" he asked. "We're following a trail of honey, and it led us to this hive," Pooh explained. Rabbit chuckled. "Pooh, you can't just take the bees' honey. It belongs to them." Pooh scratched his head. "Oh, bother, I hadn't thought of that." Suddenly, a small bee flew down and buzzed around Pooh's nose. "Hello there, little bee," Pooh said kindly. "I didn't mean to take your honey. I was just very hungry." The bee buzzed happily and flew back into the hive. Moments later, a swarm of bees emerged, carrying a small pot of honey. They placed it gently at Pooh's feet. "Why, thank you," Pooh said, delighted. "I suppose being polite does make all the difference." Chapter 3. A Sweet Celebration. Pooh, Tigger, and Rabbit carried the honey back to Pooh's house, where they were greeted by Piglet, Eeyore, and Christopher Robin. "What's all this?" asked Christopher Robin. "We've had a honeybee adventure," Pooh exclaimed, showing off the honey pot. "The bees were so kind to share with me." To celebrate, Pooh and his friends decided to have a honey-themed picnic. Rabbit brought fresh vegetables, Piglet brought cookies, and Eeyore brought a blanket to sit on. Tigger, of course, brought his bouncy enthusiasm. As they all sat together, Pooh dipped a paw into the honey and smiled. "This has been a very exciting day," he said, "and I've learned that kindness goes a long way, even with bees." Christopher Robin laughed and said, "You're right, Pooh. And it's always better when we share adventures with our friends." As the sun set over the 100-acre wood, the friends laughed and enjoyed their feast, knowing that every day is sweeter when shared with those you care about. Moral of the story: Winnie the Pooh and his friends teach us the importance of kindness, teamwork, and sharing. Even in the stickiest situations, friendship makes everything better.